got done with a beach workout and I was sitting here, well, I was running on the beach and I was doing sprints all along right here on the beach. And I've been thinking about what a lot of you have been saying in the face group page about how you've been trying to work on this project and we're on week 2 now and you've been feeling a lot of resistance. And I was running on the sand here and I was feeling resistance. It's a lot more harder to run in the sand because your feet sink into the sand and you feel a lot of resistance. And I noticed that the slower I ran, the more resistance I felt, the more I sank into the ground, and the slower I was going and the harder my breathing was. But if I picked my feet up and I picked my pace up and I started kind of flowing and kind of like gracing the sand and barely touching it as I made each step, it was a lot easier, and before I knew it, I was done sprinting. And this got me thinking how everything in life either flows or resists. And a perfect example of this is birds. And I'm sitting here by the beach, so I see seagulls flying around. They feel the resistance of the wind constantly. And the slower they go, the more resistance they feel. But if they pick up their pace, they kind of just glide through the air. They kind of just flow through the air. And same thing with the waves that hit the shoreline, is that they kind of just glide and flow and hit the shore. And so what I want to ask you is, ask yourself, where in your life are you resisting? And why are you resisting? And I read this beautiful quote yesterday by Gary Zukav, and that's how you say his name. The more you resist life, the less you trust in the universe. Something along those lines. The more resistance you have, the more lack of trust you have in the universe. So where can you put a little bit more faith in? Where can you let go a little bit more? Where can you just flow a bit more? Where can you put your resistance down, and where can you choose to flow and just go with life and just see where that takes you? And a big part of resistance is that it causes us a lot of discomfort, and it's easy for us to do things that are easy not to do, because that's the way we've been programmed, that's the way we've been conditioned. And what I'm trying to say is, resistance is a part of life, because resistance and flowing are an analogy to each other. Without knowing how to flow, let me say that again. In order to know how to flow, you need to know what resistance is. They're polar opposites of each other. When you know what resistance is, then you know how to flow. Then you know how to go with the flow. That's when you know how to just go with life and not feel the resistance. So I have been feeling resistance myself in terms of my meditation practice. My camera cut off there. But what I was saying is, I've been feeling resistance to meditation practice. And because it makes me feel uncomfortable and it makes me feel fearful, because just sitting down in meditation, it causes a lot of discomfort to my body and causes a lot of discomfort to my mind, because my thoughts are crazy and I just don't like doing it. So what I have noticed is that the more I resist it, the stronger the pull is, the louder the push is, the louder the voices are, the stronger I feel the resistance, and what you resist persists. So as long as you continue to resist that very thing you need to do, it will continue to persist in your life. So what I'm asking you to do is ask yourself how I can let go of my resistance so I can begin to flow. What do I need to do so I can bring more flow into my life? I can bring more clarity into my life. I can bring more peace and calm into my life. Because while you're holding on to that resistance, I'm pretty sure you're not feeling peaceful, you're not feeling content, you're not feeling in your vibration, you're not feeling yourself. And this is a very difficult thing to do, because sometimes we get so used to feeling the resistance because it's just, that's all we know, and it's comforting to feel the resistance we feel. But I'm asking you to let go and let it flow. And yeah, that's it. So I hope this helped you a little bit, and if not, I hope it inspired you to push through your resistance and just take that first step. And don't even feel like you need to take a big step. Just take a little steps. Life is lived by the little steps we take daily. So how can you take a little step each and every day? Thank you for watching, and wherever you're in the world, I hope you're having a beautiful day, and see you later. Bye!